Hi guys, it's Jan. Welcome back. So today I'm doing a favorites video, February favorites in fact, and I haven't done one of these in a couple of months. So I guess December just got away, from me with that month with the video. And January I probably just didn't have anything really to show you guys that was worthwhile to show you. But I have a bunch of great favorites that I've been enjoying, some newly discovered favorites in my makeup collection, going through it, trying to figure out storage, and I want to show you those that you probably have seen before or heard me rave about, but I do want to show you those again. And I have a couple products that I recently showed in a haul that I've been using and have been completely enjoying. So I'm going to start with the foundation. I have been loving the Rimmel Match Perfection in 240 Soft Beige. It's the color for my skin right now, and honestly this reminds me of NARS Sheer Glow. It just really is a nice coverage. It's light to medium coverage for me, and I just find that it stays all day, and I don't even have a powder topping it off today. It just really is a great foundation. And yeah, I totally would recommend this. I got this at Target for like $2.98, but it's totally worth looking into if you're in the market for a new foundation. It's really good. I used it today with the F88 Angled Kabuki brush by Sigma, so it really worked well. And all I did was just put a little bit on the brush, and my brush is really dirty. I know I have to clean them. I have to clean all my brushes, but a little goes a long way too. So I'm not looking for like heavy matte coverage where it's going to look cakey, but it just really gives me the right amount of coverage. So if you have a Target, I would go in there and see if you can get this for like under $3. Okay, the next product is a new product by Anastasia. It's the Dip Brow Pomade. I'm in the color Chocolate. I know this is soft brown, but my Sephora didn't have it, and I would have probably gone for that. But this is Chocolate, and it's kind of like a paint-on brow in a paint pot form. And a little goes a long way. I will show you how I use it. I'm not going to do my brows because I already have them done, but it really just works well, and it works kind of quickly. So I just dab a little bit in the pot, and a little goes a long way, I find, with this. And then I just go on the back of my hand like that. I just kind of go back and forth and work it into this little angled brush that I have, and then just start at the bottom of my brows and then follow up with the top and try and just build the shape and start filling in the color. And then I brush up, and then I turn the brush and I just go sideways, and it just instantly does the work. It's very similar to the concept of the Hourglass Brow Sculpt. I know Tom Ford's eyebrow pencil is called Brow Sculpt. I forget what the Hourglass one was. I had that too. But it's kind of just works on that concept where you have, with this brush, it's angled, and you just let, the angle do the work for you, but obviously with a different type of product. It's a pomade. It really sets kind of quickly. This would be, kind of hard to get off in a few minutes. You really have to wash that off. I can't say anything bad about it. It's definitely greasier than like your average paint pot kind of texture, but like I said, it does set kind of quickly, and there's a pretty good range of colors, although my Sephora did not have the soft brown that I would have liked to have purchased, but I'm doing okay with the chocolate brown. So a really great purchase, and price-wise I don't remember, but I think it was under $30. Okay, so I love Glossybox. I have two full-size products from Glossybox I want to show you for my February favorites, and I want to start with this one. This one I've had for months now, and in redoing my makeup here organization, I came across this and I started using it, and I love it. It's a mineral blush by Bellapierre, and I think this is the brand that has those acrylic towers of stackable eyeshadows that Lisa had shown a few years back. I think they were loose pigment eyeshadows. I think that's the brand. So this is a mineral blush, and it's in the color Desert Rose, and I actually really enjoy this color a lot. So it's what I have on. It just has a nice sheen. I really enjoy using it. And what brush did I use with it today? I think I just used my regular MAC 116 blush. And, it's got the filter at the top, and color wise it might be hard to swatch because it is so subtle. It's like a rosy gold peachy brown, if that makes any sense, but it's really, really pretty. So I would Google Bellapierre, or if you get Glossy Box, you might have it. And if you do what I do half the time, when you leave the Glossy Box products in the box and you stack them up, and next thing you know, you got 3 months worth of boxes that you haven't tried, definitely dig it out. It's totally worth it. I really, really enjoy it. Or just go to Bellapierre and see if it's something that you would like to purchase. Okay, 3 eyeshadows, one of which I have on today. It's one of my favorites, and it is the Burberry Midnight Brown number 21, and it is gorgeous. I mean, it is just absolutely crazy beautiful, and it's got like a sheen to it, but it's just absolutely beautiful. It's soft. I would describe this as a taupey brown with like a slight, I don't know, like a slight sheen. How would I describe the sheen? It's not gold, maybe a slight silver sheen, but it's not silver. It just has a luminous kind of look. So that was like such a bad description, but you can see as I move my hand that sheen effect. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love Burberry eyeshadows, and it was a shame it was sitting there and just not getting used. So I have it on today. I'll close my eyes, and hopefully you can see. It is just so, so pretty. And 2 other eyeshadows that are really high quality too. I got these off of Outlook for really, really good price. They're Kevin Aucoin eyeshadows. This is what the packaging looks like. I love these. And again, they sat there, and that's a shame, and I took them out and I started using them. So this is Patina, which is a beautiful kind of khaki green with a sheen kind of look, and this is a beautiful reddish brown, very similar to MAC's, I don't want to say, maybe Embark. This may be very similar to MAC's Embark, maybe similar to MAC's Swiss Chocolate. Depends. It depends. The lighting is kind of changing it a little bit. But anyway, let me swatch these 2. Oh, this is Fawn, by the way. I'll show you the back. Just a beautiful color. So this is the swatch, and it's just, again, intensely pigmented. That is just like crazy. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful colors. I mean, that is gorgeous. So if you ever see Outlook carrying Kevin Aucoin, I would definitely jump on it. And it was all I could do that day to keep from buying out everything. And this one is Patina, and it is gorgeous. And I've worn both of these together, and it is just beautiful. And that is Patina, this one right here. And I will try and swatch this. This one comes up much lighter, but when you apply it, and you know, apply it again, and maybe spray a little MAC Fix Plus on your brush and really just, you know, get it so that you have a little bit more buildup of color. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So that's coming up very light, but it's still very visible on the eyes, trust me. Totally love the Kevin Aucoin colors. Now I actually need something to wipe off the makeup off my hands. Anyway, so moving on, let's go to my mascara that I've been loving. I know I mentioned this at some point as being one of my favorite mascaras, surprisingly, because it has one of those itchy little brush heads that I don't like, those spindly little ones that just itch the roots of my lashes. And this is definitely the, you know, brush head I don't like. But this, by the way, if I didn't say what it was, it's Tarte's Lights Camera Flashes. I got this in a glossy box too, so I got the full-size product, and I have to say it is actually one of the best higher-end mascaras I've ever used besides Le Volume by Chanel. It doesn't really add volume, but it definitely adds length, and then I put on like maybe 3 or 4 coats of it and then curl my lashes before they become completely dry, and I curl them at the root, and it gives me that kind of false lash effect that really is just appropriate for day. I've gone out of my house looking like a drag queen. Trust me, I've had lashes up to my eyebrows, and my daughter looks at me like, the lashes are a little much today, Mom. Which is true, sometimes I've done that. But when I use this 3 or 4 coats and I curl my lashes, I get a really great result. I use this also underneath my lashes. It doesn't transfer, and I completely love it. So I don't know what this would be retail in the store, but probably every bit of $24, maybe around that, 24, 27, something like that. Okay, so another product for the eyes. I love this. This is a drugstore find, and I have probably every color in this line of products. It's the Rimmel Scandaleyes. I just recently picked it up in the color silver. I have been loving wearing a little bit of silver. Well, I've always loved it. I had a Stila one that was fantastic. I forget what that color was called, but I never repurchased it and I don't know why, but I picked this up the other day and it works just as good. And what I love doing, instead of just having like floof in the inner corner, I like a full-on silver, but you know, you blend it out a little bit, but it's still a silver look. And it's a silver that stays silver. It's not a silver that turns grayish or has that grayish blue kind of hint. This is a real straight up silver. And I love wearing gold and silver in my inner waterline. And I love it particularly when it grabs onto the tops of my lower lashes, because then it stays all day. Because anything on the waterline, unless it's waterproof, is going to fade a little bit. But when it grabs the tops of your lashes a little bit, you see little dots of shimmer in between the eyelashes, and that's what I love about this. I also take it underneath as well, and I love it. I can't say enough about these Rimmel Scandaleyes. They're really, really, really good. So this is the one in silver. I think I swatched this the other day in my haul, and it's just crazy metallic, but really fun. So totally, totally love that. Okay, and then the last two products are lip products, and one of which I'm wearing right now. This was a chance, and I only bought it because it was on clearance as I was food shopping. So, of course, I always hit the makeup aisle when I go grocery shopping, and I had seen a clearance sticker on the CoverGirl products. So immediately I just run right over, like a little cheapie that I am, and I picked up this color, and it was like $4. So it's number 375 Coquette, and I heard a lot about this, and I don't know if it was Christine Pink So Foxy who mentioned this. I think it was her. For years, I think she liked this with East End Snob by Rimmel, or another one, which I have, and that one I picked up as well, which is called Darling. So I picked up two the other day, but both for like $4, and it is so pretty. I'm wearing it now. I'll stop talking so you can see. I'll actually add a little bit more on. It is just a real pretty, dusty, rosy, mauvey kind of pink that has a nice sheen to it. Again, I love the sheen. And I don't feel I need to add a gloss over this because you could see the sheen in the middle of the lips. If you add a gloss, it's not that it's going to be overdone. It's just not necessary. This is just fine on its own. But it's such a pretty color. So, I don't know if I actually showed you. That's the color right there. It's so pretty. And this is it on my hand, and you can see that sheen, and that sheen makes me eliminate a lip gloss because I just don't feel it's necessary. Gorgeous color, really gorgeous. And then the last one is a lip lacquer by Rimmel. It's one of the show-offs. I completely love these two, and this one is in the color Out of This World. And what I love about this, again, it works off the same premise as the other one, where it's a rosy, dusty mauve kind of color with a sheen, and they would be gorgeous together. I just haven't paired them together yet, but I might now after swatching both of them together. I've worn this on its own, and I've worn it with lip liner, and I've worn it over the Rimmel lipstick number 103, the Kate Moss collaboration, and I love it. It's just one of those great, great lip glosses that I could totally recommend. So this is Out of This World, and you can see it's got that sheen to it too. I'm just drawn to that kind of sheen, and both of them together are really, really pretty. So kind of like a new lip combo there. But I don't have it on, and it does have that doe foot applicator. And it doesn't collect in the corners either. That's what I like about it. It doesn't, you know, collect and feel goopy in the corners of my lips, because I can't stand that. But anyway, so that is my February favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was glad to be back to do another favorites, even though I missed a couple in the last few months. But anyway, it's Friday. Happy Friday to you guys. I hope you have a wonderful start to your weekend, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye, guys.